I am live. How you doing, friends? How are we feeling? How freaking amazing is Delia Stanley? Delia is the creatrix of Monday Night Muses. It was not my idea. I just have the privilege of carrying the torch. The musy torch, if you will. Will you? This is me tuning my guitar. I hope you are having a lovely evening. I don't see any viewers yet, so that's all right. I'll just keep tuning. But if you're here for the replay, hi, replay friends. Ooh, I have one viewer. One viewer is better than 0 viewers. Yes, it's Diggy Cat. Our theme song tonight is a little spooky because I found this cool piano sample called Reversing Mood Keys. Let's reverse our mood. Unless it's good, then let's keep it. Night music. Hey friends, I see people commenting. How you doing? Yes. I have manifested a streaming schedule. I just law of attraction really hard. I was like, positive. Delia Stanley in the house. Thank you so much, Brittany. I'm really, really, really glad. That is my goal with music, is to make things better because music. Subliminal messages. Here's a liminal message for you. By listening to this broadcast tonight, your self-love will increase 1,000-fold. You will value the heck out of yourself. You will know what an important person you are. You will treat yourself with the respect and love you deserve. That's my liminal message for the evening. Isn't it fun? Oh my gosh, Ayla's cleaning the bunny cage. Everyone send some love to Ayla and the bunny. 'Cause bunnies. Let's pop some little bunny emojis in the chat. Lime and all spaces. And tequila. I like how you guys are like my bartenders tonight. It must be bunnies. Bunnies. Bunnies, bunnies, here come the bunnies. Bunnies, bunnies, here come the bunnies. Bunnies, here come the bunnies. I don't know why. If you make a comment, I must sing it. It has to be done. Actually, speaking of dramatic songs about bunnies, if you have not heard Kate Miller-Heidke's the opera that she did not write the lyrics to, but she wrote the book to, like the music, the libretto, I believe. It's called The Rabbits. It's a super weird, amazing opera about rabbits invading Australia and taking over the local wildlife, and it's very dramatic. And I promise you would enjoy it. All right, so I'm gonna take I'm gonna consider lime and all spices to be a request, and I'm gonna start with liminal spaces. I'm doing originals for Monday Night Muses. Thank you for making a request, though, my friend who asked for Barbie Girl, because that's actually a really fun song, and I am meaning to learn it. So I promise you on a future broadcast at some point, I will sing it for you. But Monday Night Muses is all original, all the time. I've been thinking of adding a Rorioki night to my stream schedule. That's what I'd like to call it. I'm just getting trying to figure out how I want to do that. I want to put together a song list of things I actually want to cover, not just the things that I think people want me to cover. Not the same list. I have a thing for liminal spaces. I get stuck inside them for ages. When you observe a particle, the particle changes, but no one's understanding when I change too, if you're looking. I had a book of dreams on my nightstand. I always thought that I'd come back for it. I had to prove that I could make rent. I had to prove I could do it my way. If you just believed me the first time, it wouldn't have been so hard for me. Where are the moon sisters I was promised? Where is the music monk I never got to be? 'Cause I got stuck chasing love from somebody. 'Cause I got stuck trying to chase money. I have a thing for piano players. I try to learn from the things I am drawn to. I try to learn why the moth inside me likes this particular flame, so I don't get burned again. I have a notebook, so many it's embarrassing. I have a lot to say for someone so quiet people think that she's a stuck-up bitch until they get to know me. And by the time they get to know me, I'm attached even if it's wrong. Where is the music monk I was supposed to be? Where is the night of cups I was promised? I just got stuck chasing love from somebody. I just got stuck trying to chase money. It's too late now. You can never take it back. It's too late now. You can never get the years back. It's too late now. and the future looks exhausting. Where are the broken but good-hearted people? I went all in, and all I got was this lousy discernment. 'Cause I got stuck chasing love from somebody. 'Cause I got stuck trying to chase money. I have a thing for liminal spaces. I get stuck inside them for ages. When you observe a particle, the particle changes. I barely understand the particle that I've become. Thank you, friends. If you're singing along with correct lyrics, that made one of us, Brittany. I feel like I mixed up my choruses. Sang them all out of order. Whatever, it's a liminal space. Everything's kind of in flux. You know, what are you going to do? Anyway, thank you. I'm sorry if I wrote this song about you, because it is a little bit of a, a sad panda song. I wrote it during quarantine. Like around May, I want to say the beginning-ish of quarantine. But when we thought it was like, oh, maybe this will all clear up in a couple weeks. Remember when we thought that? Anyway. All right, I see a couple of comments. Diggy Cat was saying, ooh, she's starting with her last song. Are we going to do this? Because I will do, maybe today's the day I do my album backwards for y'all. Why not? I think I'm going to do it. So that means Up From Here is next. We're moving backwards through the B side to the A side, because why not, my friend? I just want to remind you, as I place this quote here, because I can't not do it, that it's about a bunny rabbit. Get your mind out of the gutter. Ayla has cleaned her bunny's cage. Or maybe the whole bunny. I don't know. Was there a bunny bath? Because that's adorable. And I want pictures, if so. It's true. It's very hazardous. All right, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going backwards through the album with a break, as always, for Poetry Corner. Hey, y'all, if you're watching right now, will you do me a favor and share this broadcast in one or two places? I'm going to share it in one or two places, too. I usually do that at the beginning. And lately, I've just been so excited to, like, goof around and loop that I forget to do that. Oopsies. If you enjoy Monday Night Muses, the easiest and free thing that you can do to support it is just share it around, because the more, the merrier. I want to sing to more ears. That is my campaign. It's the More Ears campaign by Rorie. It's a weird name for a campaign. I admit. I am accepting suggestions of cooler titles for my campaign. Okay, important update about bunnies. They clean themselves like cats. If you needed to know this about a bunny, and I think you did, because now you can picture it, and that's an adorable thing to have in your brain. Bunnies clean themselves like cats. Hydration checkpoint. This drink looks innocent, but it is not innocent. There is iced tea in here. It's just not all there is in here. Hey, Savannah. Thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? All right, I'm going to play Up From Here. I'm currently going through my album backwards, because why not? Maybe that's like a nifty shadow work thing to do, to go through shadow work backwards. Whoa. So I'm going to play Up From Here. So I have to let you all know, I always do this just as a public service announcement, because I have friends with small humans in their homes. Like on purpose. It's not an infestation. They made them on purpose and brought them into their homes. If you have a small human that you live with and you do not want them to hear me singing bad words really loud, now is a really good time for like a snack break to maybe go make some Cheez-Its in the other room or something like that, and come back in like 5 to 6 minutes. If you do want to sing bad words along with me, please, like, I can't recommend it enough. It's a great feeling. I have the Ayla Faye blessing. I have double Ayla Faye blessing. I'm feeling good too. Thank you for asking. Should we talk about the loss of tiny objects, very small specific parts without which nothing can be fixed? Should we talk about Mercury retrograde? It's totally cool. I love to put the past in perspective, but now that we are back in the present, everything in my life seems to be broken. Should we talk about my psychological state? Let's not play with fire here. It's already been a long day. You cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck is hilarious, 'cause you can't keep this fucker down. Should we talk about guitars and cars and bank accounts? It's a Russian roulette. Where will the problem be today? I am one headlight short of a bright outlook. That's not a metaphor. I hope I don't get pulled over anyway. I count my lucky stars that I am good in a crisis, and thank the universe for giving me so much practice. Oh, you cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck is hilarious, 'cause you can't keep this fucker down. No, 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 you can't keep this fucker down. Don't threaten me with a good time. I wouldn't know what to do with it. Everything will be just fine as soon as I find my keys and my wallet. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, 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 up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. Oh, you cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck is hilarious, 'cause you can't keep this fucker down. No, 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 watch me turn my luck around. No, 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 oh, you can't keep my fucker down. Oh, oh. Thank you, friends. Just do the thing. That's Ayla's song, which I would like to cover. It's one of the many songs by Ayla Faye that I would like to cover. Yes. Thank y'all for hanging out with me through this. All right, so going backwards through my album. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going backwards through shadow work, thanks to DigiCat. This is actually like the secret to my career, by the way. When I'm not sure what to do next, I just wait for DigiCat to make a suggestion, and it's usually a really good one. So that's what I do. Turn to the oracle that is DigiCat. If you are not sure how to run your music career, he will have an idea. Yay, it's Claire. Hi, Claire. Friends, you need to hear Claire. I don't know if you're live streaming at all, Claire, but Claire is like a looping maniac, but like a beautiful, dark, soulful, lyrical, very fancy and complex looping maniac that puts me to shame. And she's super awesome, wonderful. And Claire, you have an opening spot on Muses literally anytime you want it. I don't know if you have a live stream set up at this moment. I understand if you don't. DigiCat Consulting. Bringing perfection to your music career. Giving your marketing team pause. I'll see myself out. Yes, it's true. Claire is the real deal. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. No streams yet, but thank you. Okay, everyone, let's manifest some Claire Raby streams. Let's just think really hard about how nice a Claire Raby stream would be, and maybe it'll happen. I don't know, All right, I'm going to play a song now called This Girl. For those of you just tuning in, here's what we're doing. We're going backwards through shadow work, because DigiCat said, which, as I just explained, is why that's the driver of most of my career choices in the last couple of years. Here for the cat puns. Here for the cat puns, stay for the bad words. Sorry, but the schedule's full right now. Sorry, but we found somebody else. Sorry, but we can't afford to pay you tonight. Sorry, I had to cancel. I hope it's alright. I'm so far from alright. I come out the other side. And this girl won't back down. Won't back down. This girl won't back down. Oh, this girl won't back down. Won't back down. This girl won't back down. Oh, 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 sorry if it really went down like that. I had no idea. I guess it must have been painful for you. I guess you're okay now. I guess I gotta suck it up and press on. Guess I'll be alright. I guess the nightmares will remind me that I got to the other side. 'Cause I can't live inside the past. The time just goes so fast. And this girl won't back down. Won't back down. This girl won't back down. Oh, this girl won't back down. Won't back down. This girl won't back down. Oh, 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 I learned to get punished for sticking out. I learned to be strong and never shut my mouth. I use the resistance as fuel. I won't let you make me a fool. I use the resistance as fuel. 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 This girl won't back down. Won't back down. 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 This girl won't back down. Oh, this girl won't back down. This girl won't back down. Oh, I use the resistance as fuel. I use the resistance as fuel. I use the resistance as fuel. Oh. Thank you so much, my darlings. All right, it's 8:30. You know what that means? It's time for Poetry Corner, Poetry Corner, Poetry Corner, Poetry Corner. It's time for Poetry Corner. That's what time it is. Yes. Heard and witnessed. That's awesome. Brittany says, I use the resistance as fuel is on my affirmations list now. I love it. Oh my gosh. Barbie Gelman is back. Everyone send some love to Barbie, please. I just feel like, and I'm sorry if, I don't know if it's okay to be sharing this. I just feel like you've been put through the ringer lately, Barbie. I know that like you haven't been allowed to make your music and your art and everything. And your theme song is No Hospital. I know you went to the hospital. I'm glad you're back. Everyone just throw some love to Barbie, please. Barbie's like a wonderful, beautiful, shining light of a human, and she deserves better than the universe has been handing to her lately. So please implore the universe to hand her nice things. Now it is time for Poetry Corner. I will be reading to you from my friend Russ Green's chapbook. Give Me Back My Radio is the name of the chapbook. I have one or two, maybe two poems to read to you. If you tuned into my show on WUSB, these are the same two poems I shared earlier, but they're going to be different because it's different every time with me. You know that's how I roll. I see everyone sending love to Barbie. Thank you. Barbie, honestly, Barbie's here every week. Barbie is a staple of Monday Night Muses. She's an amazing human being. We love you, Barbie. We're all sending you good energy. This poem is called Stupid Acts of a Careless Poet. I was thinking of peaceful gliding raptors, floating effortlessly over snow-draped peaks, reading prayer flags from the blessed blue of the rooftop sky. I was thinking of rushing water, so discontented it hurtled over and around every rock and fallen tree to get to where it has gotta go, running the red lights of the setting sun to meet its first date with the sea. I was thinking of hipster poets racing in cars across the great bulge of the vast American continent, eating pie and ice cream on Benzedrine highs. I was thinking of refugees from the Sudan, the Congo, refugees from Chinese communist oppression and Colombian death squads. I was thinking of the children of war. Wars fought just to prove who's got bigger balls. I was thinking of the myriad wild eyes blinking back at me from trillions of billions of miles away in the inky darkness, and how easy life is when you live in the flow. I was thinking of my own personal window to the universe, such a fiery red, and I watched the creator of heaven and earth steal away with his brush and paint it black. I was thinking of all this, and for that, I was late. That was Poetry Corner, everybody. Oh, Russ is here. Hi, Russ. I'm reading from Russ Green's chapbook, Give Me Back My Radio. Is this a chapbook? Is that what you call it? I hear the word chapbook a lot when I am in poetry communities, and I feel like it's like a cute little book of poetry like this, but I've never actually learned the definition of it. So I don't know. It's a book. It's book-like. It's a book-like substance. Anyway, I got one more Russ Green poem for you, but first we have a hydration checkpoint. So please check in with your hydration at this time, whether it is innocent hydration like H2O or spicy hydration like I am drinking. All right, Russ says, it's pretty much a chapbook, indicating to me that it's partially not a chapbook. This is Schrodinger's chapbook, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I know, right? I am so lucky to have such incredibly talented poet friends. You know, I often read my own poetry on Poetry Corner, but I like to spread the love whenever possible. All right. I wanted to read for you, yes, New York City Tow Truck Blues number 2. Let me get a nice new synthy sound. I choose Epic Cloud Formation. Hang on, I want a different Epic Cloud Formation. I want this one. Yeah, that's about the vibe I'm going for right there. Okay. That's a questionable loop, but you know what? I'm a questionable human. I'm going to go with it. Thank you. The name of this synth is called Epic Cloud Formations. Real talk, I just downloaded a whole lot of stuff to my iPad through GarageBand. Like, there's a lot of really, really good MIDI libraries available for GarageBand, and I just like explore them without really knowing what I'll find every week. We're all the guinea pigs. New York City Tow Truck Blues number 2. Car got moved. Wanted to slap Mike Bloomberg in his billionaire mayor forever monarch face. He wanted to pave the way to economic recovery in New York City. Instead, he paved me out of my parking space. We weren't there. We were tasting food from exotic lands, India, Nepal, and Old Siam. We were just there to see George and the brilliant poets. And the problem was, we were not George. We could not be everywhere. Like Dorothy's house in The Wizard of Oz, my Ford Explorer was picked up, whisked away, mysteriously moved. Like a restless toad, it hopped across the road. I thought my car was on the lam. I found out later it had become part of the vehicle relocation program. Abrupt ending, I know. All right, that was Poetry Corner. I was reading you poems by Russ Green from his chapbook, Give Me Back My Radio. Do you have more copies of this, Russ? Or is this like a vintage, like limited edition item? I don't know. You do? Oh, okay. Russ does have more copies of this chapbook. If you ever encounter him, you can ask him to give Me Back My Radio, which is a complicated question to ask anyone. All right. We're going through my album backwards. I don't think we're going to get through the whole album, but I'm committed to this path with y'all because Diggy Cat said it was a good idea. And usually when Diggy Cat has an idea, it is a good idea. So anyway, next is What We Get. And if you're like watching this and you're like, wait, what album? Well, I'll let you know. I have a new album called Shadow Work. It's out on streaming media and you can pre-order a physical copy if you desire. And by the way, if you do pre-order a physical copy, you get a download of the digital album that same day. I say that same day because it's not automatic. I have to manually send you an email. So I just do it once a day. But anyway, there's a link scrolling across there. If you are feeling generous and you would like to tip me, you can. I'm at Rorie Kelly on Venmo and paypal.me/Rorie Kelly. You can see how to spell my name. It's right around there. RORIE KELLY. And if you would like to order a copy of this album, you absolutely can at tinyurl.com/support shadow work. And every order goes into me physically making the album, pressing it, and also to me hiring a radio promoter because I really, 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 really want to give these songs their best possible chance. I've just poured my heart into these songs and I want to give them legs, which sounds creepy, but it's meant in a nice way. So, speaking of which, by the way, the person who designed the album art for this album is none other than Delia Stanley, multi-talented, badass artist, lady beast. And it's super awesome, wonderful. And if you visit that URL, tinyurl.com/support shadow work, you can see the album art in all of its beautiful, weird Pandora glory. Okay. Yes, I think we probably can get through the B-side. All right. So, my friends, this is a song called What We Get. Do I know the words? I need to pull up lyrics it's like a blanket, It's like a security blanket for me right now. Because if I don't pull them up, I will invariably mess up. And if I do pull them up, I won't even look at them and I won't mess up. It's just like that. That's just how it goes. I don't know. That's just how it goes, y'all. It is amazing album art, right? I know. Delia's very good at these things. Okay, this is called What We Get. And I hope you get a good time out of listening to it. I'm such a cheesy human. It's time for a new voice, it's time for a new moon. It's time to stop waiting for the old man to make room. Time to pass the flame and use the candles offered to burn down the gallows and the stocks. No, I don't believe without prisons we will monsters be. And if you do, it says more of you than of me. You say that you want to see order restart, but I know it means that you don't want to have to hear it anymore. You say that it's about respect as the clock kneels on his neck. Never, we can't keep a civil tone. We deserve what we get. We deserve what we get. we get. They come with your half-truths, and just like the half-moon, the light and the shadows make nightmares fill the room. It's time to turn the lights on, 'cause we can't see the truth if we're too scared to move. I won't heed the cries of these privileged men so scandalized. There's no time to argue, just call a lie, a lie. You say you want to see civility restored, but I know it means that you don't want to have to hear it anymore. The water still runs poisonous and flips, and you change the subject. For you it's academic, you're just playing devil's advocate, and we get what we get. And we get what we get. The water still runs poisonous. The water still runs poison. The water still runs. The water still runs poison. Thank you, friends. That's awesome. I am honored. Thank you. Thank you for sharing my music, and thank you for sharing it in that context. Clap emoji. All right, my loves. All right, so we are going to make it through the B-side of Shadow Work. I am going to sing for you the first song on the B-side, which is So Much of Me. This is a love song. I wrote it for my husband, and it's kind of a dark song. It's really about seeing the dark side of the person you're with and them seeing your dark side, and, you know, choosing to rise above those things together, choosing to show up for each other in a loving way, because we all have flaws. There is no one who is not occasionally toxic. If you're with someone who's all the time, forever toxic, that's not healthy. But, you know, no one's perfect, and we need to own that stuff. And there's something very beautiful and healing about accepting these things in each other. And showing up, both with love and with a mirror when necessary, you know. So this song is called So Much of Me. You like to learn from your mistakes, but I don't like to think about them. You live sometimes in your regrets, but I just lock mine away in a deep dark cave. With shadow self am I creating, anger and humiliation. The only thing that saves me from her coming for me is she's lazy. You've seen so much of me, and you still love me, and you still love me. You've seen so much of me, and you still love me, and you still love me. You like the deck stacked in your favor. I don't think you realize how much you lucked out with me. 'Cause I will beg and I will plead, I will fight and I will scream, but I will never ever leave. When I commit, it is built into my skin, it is part of being me. You've seen so much of me, and you still love me, and you still love me. You've seen so much of me, and you still love me, and you still love me. I know it's not easy. We both need the things we need, and every single morning we try again, and we try again. Oh, 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 oh. The best hug I ever had was in the morning after my birthday. You were so hungover and I had been so mean, and you just took care of me. You just held me and you held me. There is one way that you like me. When you commit, you commit. You've seen so much of me, you still love me, you still love me. You've seen so much of me, you still love me, and you still love me. I know it's not easy. You still love me, and you still love me. And every single morning you still love me, you still love me. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in, new friends. So I have time for 2 more songs. Do I go into side A of Shadow Work, or do I save that and maybe do some brand newy songs? I was thinking maybe of doing my newest song. Thank you, guys. Y'all are the best. I think I'm going to do my new song, which is called, gosh, what the heck is it called? Swimming Against the Tide. More depressing content from Rorie Kelly. Just what you were hoping for, right? I wrote this song over the course of like a couple of years, and I actually finished it. I finished it while my cat Mama was dying, and I was kind of at home doing the hospice care thing. She had cancer, and I never really got to play it all the way through, and I just kind of finished it one day and then put it aside, and now here it is. So there you go. And I am swimming against the tide, and I'm wearing jeans and boots, and I'm trying to keep it positive. I'm trying to keep it positive. Will I survive this year? Will you guide me through? Is there a you, or just a me and me too? And I'm trying to keep it positive, trying to walk it off. And I'm trying to hold space for all of my thoughts, and I am swimming against the tide. And I'm wearing jeans and boots, and I'm trying to keep it positive. I'm trying to keep it positive. I think I'm doing alright, and then I lose my mind at the littlest thing, and all of a sudden I'm crying, and I'm trying to keep it positive, but I know that I am gonna lose this round between death and life. And everything, oh everything is piling up, and everything, oh everything is piling up on me, 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 piling up, yeah. Oh, piling up on me, piling up on me, piling up, and I am swimming against the tide. I'm wearing jeans and boots, and I'm trying to keep it positive. I'm trying to keep it positive for you. I'm trying to hold it together for me too. Can you help me? Piling up, oh, piling up. Oh, I'm trying to keep it positive for you. Trying to keep it positive for you. Oh, yeah. It positive for you. Trying to keep it positive for you. So that's my new song. It's called Swimming Against the Tide. Thank you, Chris. I really, really agree. That's my philosophy as a musical human being, is that when we share our pain through art, it's like alchemy happens and it becomes healing. It turns from pain into healing because it's shared, and we see like realness in each other, and we don't feel alone anymore. You and me both, man. You and me both. I'm already back in the studio. I know my dad and I are pretty slow at recording, but we're trying, man. All right, this is going to be my final song. Do I still have... Looking around for a notebook to try and decide what I should play to you beautiful, beautiful people. Yes, this is an Alvarez Yari. I've had this guitar for, 20 years now. Wow. I'm old. And I've been like gigging pretty nonstop for most of those 20 years. So this guitar has been through a couple of things with me. All right. I want to kind of do like a weird song, and I'm trying to decide what weird song I should do for you. I want to play you a song called Midnight Feels. This is one of my like kind of new songs that I kind of didn't do anything about. Because I don't know. I don't know why. I don't have a good excuse, y'all. But this is one of those songs that I dreamed. What is she saying to me? Am I now my worst enemy? Years and years of conditioning, what have they done to me? She's asking me by her worst enemy. Too busy productiviting to think about her needs. And what am I without her really? And what is it all for in the end? It makes you want to stop right there in those midnight fields and say, oh, why, oh, why, eh, oh, why, oh, why, eh, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why. I can't deny the anger, 'cause it's in me too. I can't blame darkness for existing when I keep unplugging the lights. The room is packed tight with silence, deafening. She said, didn't you want me to be quiet? 'Cause you acted like it, crying when it's cold and empty, when you stamped out the fire yourself. Makes you wanna stop right there in those midnight fields and say, oh, why, oh, why, oh, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, I suspect that she's just like me. All she wants is the apology, respect that has been lacking, and a change. And I know from experience it doesn't always work that way, not even often, in fact. But what is it to do? You don't get a new heart when you burn the old one out. You just gotta work with whatever you got left. Makes you wanna stop right there in those midnight fields and say, oh, why, 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 ooh, oh, why, 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 Anyhow, thank you so much, friends. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight on Monday Night Muses. So if this is your first time on Muses, this is a point where I sing you out and you are free to go. But if you're on Twitch, I ask that you hang out with me because I am about to do a raid. What is a raid, you ask? Well, if you're a Twitchy person, that's where at the end of your broadcast, you kind of raid another person's broadcast and bring new folks over so that they can get to discover a new person and that person can get some new humans. So I'm about to do a Twitch raid, but first, let me sing you out with a little bit of thank you music. Thank you for coming to my virtual show. Thank you for coming to my virtual show. Oh, thank you for coming to my virtual show. Thank you for coming Okay, my friends. We're going to raid a channel called The Pumper Pair. They're really cool. They do live music and live art. If you're on Twitch, come and raid these humans with me. If you're not on Twitch, I mean, you could come over to my Twitch and do this with me. Otherwise, farewell, my loves. Until next week. Bye-bye, friends. Have a wonderful... Yes, my Twitch name is Rorie Kelly, just like on YouTube.